So tell me how you feel about Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel. I guess like I'm so out of the loop on Cracker Barrel, but what I do know is I've been going. I haven't, well, I guess I haven't been going. I went when I was a little kid, and I remember it being definitely one of those experiences, like
Yeah.
um key moments in life. But I don't know, what are they getting woke about? Is it like an Aunt Jemima fucking type deal or
Oh
what?
yeah, they removed the white dude from the logo.
This is this is great. I would definitely say there was no reason for that, but maybe that's just coming from a white guy, I guess. I don't,
Well, one thing I'm noticing right off the bat here is we both have this mustache energy going right now.
I was gonna tell you, dude, mustache, best thing I ever did.
My jawline's getting there. It's not ready yet. I have a little bit of a soft jaw for a mustache yet, but it's getting there.
I would say the chin has everything to do with the mustache. Like,
Yep.
why hide
Mhm.
a great chin behind a beard if
Yep.
you've got one?
That's so eloquently put.
Don't hide it. If you got a
No.
great fucking chin,
Yeah.
flaunt it with a mustache because it's like a picture frame for it, you know?
Will you ever go further down on the sides? Have you thought about like the handlebar?
You know, it would definitely be one of those like fuck around kind of moments. It wouldn't take long. Like
Right.
if I don't shave for like a week, it would be there. So
Mhm. Yeah.
to embrace the whole motorcycle uh culture, maybe, but
Okay.
I'm gonna try to maybe land a wife first before I go handlebar mustache or really grow out a mullet just to really accent the handlebar mustache.
That feels like something you should do when you're single, personally. I mean, what's a better example of somebody that's free than that right there?
Yes, absolutely. Like, I think it's a better example of somebody that just doesn't give a fuck. It's just like, especially when you see like the dudes that just have like just long handlebar
I'm
mustaches,
not going that far.
they just haven't given a fuck a long,
Yeah.
long time, is what that tells you.
Yeah.
So, mustache, yeah, definitely one of the better things I've done. But I think the best part is all the looks and like
Mhm.
it's the look and then the smile afterwards. After someone knows you as a bearded person and then you go to a mustache,
Yeah.
then they ask you why. And my answer there towards the end was just, you got to dress for the job that you want, not the job that you've got.
So when you starting porn?
Subscribe now to my OnlyFans.
Yeah. Okay. That's what the mustache. Okay. It makes sense now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. That makes sense now. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to just dress for the job that you want, not the job
Wow.
that you've got. So,
Good for you.
had to embrace it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a power move for sure.
It
It's confidence.
it's funny you say that because I've been told that. It's like something about the confidence of somebody with a mustache. I go, I was just fucking confident before the mustache, but you just didn't fucking pay attention to me at that point. Like yeah, I, now that you just see a whole lot of chin, like, and then that's the other thing. I'm so tall, they just look up at, that's all they see is
Yeah.
chin.
If you have loose skin under the chin and you're that tall, it's not good. But
No, what?
you've got nice tight skin underneath that chin.
I've been told I've got a lot of things, but not tight skin under my chin. And thank you for that, Jesse. You know what? It's gonna be a hallmark moment. I'm actually gonna put that shit on a card here moving forward.
You've got tight skin
It-
under your chin. Anyway, I'm glad that I'm glad that you're working it. It looks really good. I'm gonna for a while. I'm gonna do like less than a one here, and then keep it long.
Yep.
Do that. See
I
what
think you
happens.
should just go all out with the mustache. I think the one doesn't do it justice.
I'm not my neck my skin. This is why I commented on your tight skin. My skin is not there yet, so it's not tight enough yet. It's getting there. It's definitely getting there, but it's not there yet.
I know you were telling me that you got some kind of like I don't even know, like
A a
exerciser.
jazzerciser.
Josh. Yes. Yes. He's grabbing it now.
There it is,
Is
right?
it, so you're saying that the the reviews on it aren't as good as what
I don't know.
is it working?
I think it looks better.
I I
I
guess I
don't have.
wasn't paying that much attention to your chin before. Now I will have to.
You can look at my before and after picture of February to now. It's on Instagram. It's absolutely disgusting.
So okay, well, I might have to invest now just because if it's strong now, it only gets better from here.
Yeah, you'd be able to punch me through the camera if you fucking use that thing.
Just start chinning around.
By the way, I'm not paid by Jaws or Sizer, but if you want to sponsor the show, go for it.
Not yet is the key word to that. It's
Yeah.
not yet.
Yeah, it's a very Minnesota thing. I met somebody from Washington and they stayed here for a while and they said, everybody here says yet all the time. Have you thought about that? Like when people
No, that's
say, I'm
definitely
not
not.
there yet, it's not, no, I'm not there. I'm not there yet. You know, we put yet at the end of sentences because it's like that
Don't.
courtesy here.
I guess you could give that to some Minnesotans. I don't know. I've traveled around a bit, and I don't. I guess that was one of those things I did not realize people not saying, but I guess I don't know. Yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to now pay more attention to the yet.
Yeah. I'm a big yet. I do a lot of yets.
You just yetting around. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yet all day.
Yeah.
I'll yet on your mustache.
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah.
no, I throw the yet in there quite a bit because I feel like that's kind of foreshadowing for things that I look forward to or I know are gonna happen, right? It's more of like a an optimism
Yeah.
thing more than anything,
Yeah.
right?
You're
Like
using it in the optimism form.
that's exactly it.
So you're
100%.
you're using a way different form than most use. We're not there yet. It's like you say they're saying that to calm the person down that they're trying to tell it to. Because if you put the yet at the end, you're kind of explaining like it's almost there. It's just it's exactly what you just described. Like I know it's gonna happen. That's why I use it. Somebody uses it to
Mm,
calm somebody down.
yeah.
Subconsciously, of course. It's not like they're intentionally trying to act as a narcissist towards somebody
I was
else.
just gonna say just nice guy syndrome everywhere now that I think of yet.
Yeah. It's hard to when you talk about nice guy syndrome, if you meet somebody for the first time and they laugh after everything they say, can't do it.
Mm-mm.
I
Oh,
don't.
there's so many parts of that. I would definitely say I was kind of like a recovering nice guy at this point, where it's like there's definitely a lot of things that it's like in this whole realm of, not to go on the tangent of dating, but like the whole like trying to find a fixer upper type of deal, like
Right, right.
I'm not, yeah, don't, it's setting those clear boundaries, right? And so you're not putting up with the shit that you used to anymore. And then also when it comes to the nice guy thing is like just having that, maybe it's a mustache, but it's the confidence. It's the confidence that like you just don't give a fuck anymore.
Uh,
Like you're just not
uh,
trying to impress anybody or you're not worried about the outcome of your actions. Not to say you're doing anything negative, but like
right.
doing something crazy like dancing on a dance floor or dancing on the stage at the bar or
Yeah.
approaching just random people and having random conversations. And I don't know, it's pretty freeing when you can get out of like your head is the biggest thing. I feel like being that you're a nice guy is like you kind of live a lot in your head of what other people think of you
Yeah. Yeah.
and stop giving a fuck what other people think of you. It
And
frees your mind.
that's when the guy with the mustache dances on stage. Andrew Tate said, I heard this in a video a couple weeks ago, or maybe a week ago. He goes, "You're a bitch if you have to explain yourself. Like, I'll be there at 10 o'clock. Not I had to stop at the gas station and so and so. It's like, no, I'm gonna be there at 10 o'clock.
Yep. Yeah. Just being firm. Well, I think that's being assertive as well too, right?
Right.
Like this is just I know when I'm going to be there. I'll be there when I'm there. You don't need to try to explain yourself, right?
No, no. It looks desperate in certain situations when you constantly have to explain yourself.
I
you
could
know,
see that.
and
Absolutely.
the way that I the way that I mean that is, and I guess we're going back to the dating realm here, is if you're talking to somebody as a man and you're constantly having to explain yourself, to a woman, it appears as desperate because it looks like you're doing everything you can just to make sure that they like you,
Right.
right? So
Absolutely.
yeah, that's explaining yourself almost feels like a habit sometimes. It's so easy to do it, and you almost feel like this little bit of guilt if you didn't explain yourself. Like what's that all about?
Yeah.
Who put that in my brain?
Stop feeling that self-guilt about like your actions. They weren't anything negative, but like, yeah, I was busy at a concert or doing whatever the hell I wanted to do. I don't need to explain to you why I didn't get back to you as soon as maybe you liked it, right?
Right. I was jazzercising, okay? I can't do two things at once.
It's it's very intense, actually. I broke out a little bit of a sweat here. I needed a shower after. Wait, I'm over explaining myself.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway.
So the other thing I want to mention, yeah, you got an okay month. I think you should still get rid of the rest of whatever facial hair. But the shaved head, is that new? Did you shave like
You want to
buzz
talk
your
about not
head?
giving a fuck?
I like the buzzed head.
Do you really?
I think
I'm getting a
I've
ton
definitely
of
considered it.
compliments on it. I really am.
You don't get a lot of compliments on
I
it?
do. I get a ton.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, there was another one. Just add it to the jar. Yeah, it's definitely been something I'm contemplating. See, talk about like maybe not a strong jawline, but you've got a strong hairline.
You like the hairline, you like the widow's peak.
I don't think you've got a widow's peak. You got a little bump. I don't think that's a widow's peak. You got a little bump in there, but yeah, yeah. No, I feel like I'd have more of a widow's peak than you do at this point. I think it's the darker hair.
Yeah, yeah. I think my camera's doing me a little bit of justice too. I don't know. Here's the thing is when you're in shape, everything looks better.
Hmm.
You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. And when I had a buzzed head when I was 225 pounds, I looked fucking pathetic.
You just looked unhealthy.
I looked unhealthy and like, why does this guy have a military haircut when he clearly hasn't seen exercise in like 15 years?
You can hardly even pronounce the word exercise
Yeah.
without
It's more
sweating.
like exorcism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Um,
buzzed
but
head. I noticed that.
mm,
It's a good look. I think you
I
should keep it.
I think it's gonna be untouched for a year plus.
Hmm.
It's just gonna
What do you
grow.
mean untouched? Are you gonna let it grow out for a year?
I think so.
I don't know. I've heard something, it's probably good that you cut it, right? Because when was the last time you ever really buzzed your head?
Um, about 2, 3 years ago.
So they say something I've heard where like hair holds trauma.
Well, that's why I'm growing
And
it out now.
so
I've got a lot of positive things happening right now. So,
exactly. You shaved all of that shit out of your life, off your head, out of
mhm,
your head,
mhm.
and there's definitely something to be said for that. So I could
Spe-
definitely appreciate it.
Speaking of taking out negative things out of my life, I actually was just saying on my last podcast how more like self assured I am of certain decisions I make by listening to the voice that's talking to me inside my head. And anyways, above my
Hmm.
bed, I've had this poster for years, and it's a big giant spider web of conspiracies, from conspiracy to conspiracy, like from JFK, Israel, 9/11, George W. Bush, occult, like it goes fucking everywhere. All over, all over, and I've had it for years. And it's
Yeah,
it's over the fucking head of my bed, for God's
I
sake.
have so many comments about this, but continue. So many.
Anyway, so I took it down. I looked at it. And it's the first time I've even thought about it or even looked at it in months. I looked at it and like I crumpled it up and I threw it in the garbage.
Hmm.
And I hung up the cover of a book. It's called The Power of Intention, which was a book that one of the presentations, one of the people there had wrote about intention, which has been a big part of my life here. And then I also right next to it put like a picture of Jesus Christ above my
Yeah.
head
Yep.
instead of fucking 9/11 and
Yes.
Osama bin Laden and being in the
Yeah.
CIA.
Right. Yeah.
So and Rockefeller, oil. Like this, what the fuck am I thinking? You know what I mean?
It's crazy that a poster like that even exists. Like I don't even I've seen a lot of crazy posters, but not anything at all like that. You how hard did you take like how long did you search for that poster? Is a real question.
It was pretty easy. The accounts I follow on Twitter sell them. They
Okay.
advertise them.
Okay, so this isn't a Spencer's Gifts kind of poster.
No, no, this was more of like a. I was scrolling on Twitter and it was presented to me, and I was like, "That's
We call
fucking cool."
algorithm. The algorithm fucking gotcha.
The algorithm got me. They saw that I watch flat Earth videos sometimes, and they were like, "Okay,
This guy, this
this
guy
guy,
wants a
this guy will
flat
buy.
poster.
This guy will spend $25 on a frameless fucking poster." Yeah, they got me. They definitely
But no,
did.
I like that what you changed there. Like you said, like you're putting the more positivity
Yeah,
into like the things that you're immediately seeing before you go to bed, when you wake up, you're just surrounding yourself with that. And that's the way I think everybody's mindset should be. Yeah, it's okay to like go down a rabbit hole of conspiracies, right? But to surround you, it's like
yeah. It's
fucking
very.
focus it, like
It actually puts you in a box. It really does.
yeah,
Even we talk about energy, another really weird thing is, I had worked at the jewelry store for a decade, and
yep,
over time you accrue your t-shirts, your company logo t-shirts, and just from different meetings and whatnot. I've always had those in my closet. I'd wear them when I would like cut the grass, or you do shit around the house, you throw on one of those shitty t-shirts, right?
yep,
So for the last 5 years since I've been at the jewelry store, I've had dreams of selling jewelry, just
interesting. Okay,
nonstop dreams of selling jewelry, of, checking people out and doing all sorts of retail tasks at the jewelry store, right? Anyways, this was a couple months ago. I threw all the t shirts away. I
yep.
haven't had a dream since.
I'm sure it had something to do with the fact that you're like when you're going through your closet, you're seeing it and it's still there,
Yeah.
right? And so it
Mm-hmm.
still actually connects that energy in some form
Right.
in those like actual images of like when you wore that shirt,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like
Yeah.
I could definitely see that. My dreams definitely a little wild. Now that you go on that topic, like I had a crazy one, but like honestly, I'm to that point where like and to get like a little bit more like open with it. Like, so when me and my ex first separated, right, that she would pop up in my nightmares. I'm not even gonna call it a fucking dream. It was nightmares, right? And the other night I had a nightmare, right, where I couldn't see her. It wasn't her. It was her energy. It was like the presence of that person I knew, but she wasn't there. And so it kind of just told me that I've started to really move on and make that progress where it's like I'm not seeing her in my nightmares anymore. And like I was talking to a coworker, it's like I kind of wish I could just have a regular nightmare, like a normal person. Like give me some aliens or ghosts or any of that. Like why does she have to be my nightmare? Like I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
But then it was just like I had to give myself some grace and be like, hey, it's okay that she pops up there, but you got to like recognize to yourself that it was, you don't know if it was her because you never saw her face. You never really knew it was her. And
Yeah.
so it kind of really like told me like, hey, you are getting a lot better. You are getting to a lot better point than you were before because it was very vivid before. And now it's like to the point where it's like, I don't know if it truly was her, you know? And so to be a little bit more like vulnerable in that part of that conversation about the dreams and things like that. But it's crazy how like you can really just look at those dreams and almost appreciate the growth that you've made. Because like you said, you've started putting certain chapters behind you. And you're like, hey, like for you, it's like, hey, I'm done with that retail grind. I'm done with that. You threw that away just because it was holding on to some kind of memory, some kind of energy to it. And now it's stopped with the dreams.
Yeah.
And I think everything has to do with the energy. And that was like one of the first things that I definitely did when we did separate was like threw away the old sheets, got all new sheets. I don't even like, I moved my bedroom downstairs into another room, got out of that room, like as much as I could to like remove myself from that energy that connected me
Yeah,
to that person
right.
right away. And like then on top of that, I definitely some clothes have changed, but I'm the worst about throwing away clothes. I definitely need to get
It's
better.
tough.
Like it's amazing how many dads or guys keep a shirt just to mow the lawn once a week, and you've got four of them to do that. Like
Yeah,
why do we why do
I
we
know.
need to do that? Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of like to the point where it's like I want to start getting rid of clothes, but then also starting to get a little comfortable in life and not working out nearly as much. So like I don't want to have to go buy a wardrobe all over again the next size up.
Just don't let
So
that skin get loose. You gotta make sure that's tight.
what was that?
I said, just make sure that just make sure that skin doesn't get loose. If you're not gonna work out, make sure that skin doesn't get loose. Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's definitely I'm maintaining. And that's the thing. It's like I'm not trying to lose a bunch of weight. And that was never my goal in the gym was to lose weight at that
yeah,
point in my life. To
right.
be 6'6" and 220 pounds is pretty reasonable. Like to really go less than that, you look kind of sickly. Like I don't need to get thinner and skinnier. Like maybe just build up a little bit of, mass in some kind of way or just feel stronger. That's really my like end goal. It was never really to try to like improve my physique or anything like that. It's just A, how do I feel? Like, does my back not hurt anymore?
Right.
Am I able to pick up both my kids at the same time? No problem. Am I able to just do things that I never thought I could? And that was kind of the biggest thing. So
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it's still, I don't know. I go on and off with the gym, but I need to get a little better at it. I need to get my consistent like 3 to 4 days a week again.
Yeah. Yeah. We need to get you back there. We miss you.
I know. And my gym is so nice, like, because I don't even know, the trainers, they definitely call me on my shit when I get there. Like, Josh, we haven't seen you in a while. I'm like, yeah, I don't have any good excuses. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you walk in there with a mustache, nobody's gonna question you.
they definitely don't question me, but they definitely just call me on my shit, though. I think there's a difference. Like, they're not asking where I've been. It's like, okay, you need to get back here. It's type of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know. My answer is never really all that great of an answer. I tell them I've been preoccupied. I just,
You subscribe to another gym, so you just kind of been balancing back and forth.
I've actually thought about switching gyms here recently. My
Okay.
membership is coming up to, because October will be a year.
Yeah.
So then I have an opportunity like, oh, maybe do I switch to a different gym? I've kind of thought about going to some kind of gym maybe that offers more, like maybe a CrossFit or something a little bit more group involved without having to like pay all this extra money for the groups.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to really like expand my horizons with people that I just want to meet more people in the community and just meet more friends that way. I think that's a great place to meet people is the gym because like you're like-minded in a way,
Yeah. Right. You're both
right?
committed to health
Health, at least in some
or
form.
trying to commit to health. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, and some of the nicest people I have definitely met at the gym. Like, and it's always really cool because it's like you see that guy and he's working out, you're working out, but then you also can kind of like just bullshit with him for a couple minutes and kind of it's nice. Just
Right.
bullshit for a second and then just go back to what you're doing. Like no one's trying to like hold a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Like no one's trying to like just talk about your day. It's like, hey, little chit chat, socialize, and then just go back to what you're doing. So.
So is this when you talk about bullshitting with somebody at the gym when you're both at a bench working out with dumbbells or whatnot? Is this like the third or fourth time you've seen them in a couple of weeks, or is this just the first time you'll just make a comment?
Oh, definitely. Like there's only a couple people and it's somebody I've already met like
Okay. All right. All right.
multiple times. Like there's this one guy that I could think of specifically And like, yeah, I'm probably the last person to be giving advice to because I'm not that fit, but like I ran into the guy in all places. I know it sounds weird, but in the bathroom, we were both washing hands and he was like really just he was not looking well. Like, let's put it that way. And I'm like, so I don't even know how the conversation started, but I'm like, hey man, just work on pacing yourself. You don't need to go 110%. Like he said, I feel like he says like, hey man, like I'm feeling kind of like lightheaded in this. I'm like, man, you okay? Like, first of all, do you need some water or are you all right? Like, and it's like, just pace yourself and enjoy the time, enjoy the moment. You don't need to try to rush through this. I know it sounds really like awkward, like it's the worst place, but that's where I met somebody, And then like, I think the coolest part is like, so then obviously we've chatted a couple times back and forth after that, and then I've run into him and. I'm like, oh, it was Matt, right? And his like face lit up because it's like
I
he
got
wouldn't have
advice from
thought.
this guy. He saved my life.
Yeah,
If it
pretty
wasn't
much.
for him, I would have just kept going hard and killed
I
myself.
think he would have for sure. This dude was like, bro, you just got to relax and enjoy this moment, man. Like this is a place of peace, not to fucking kill yourself. Like it was wild.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's either that or like maybe somebody else I met while like out and about at the bar, or there's a guy that I met at the pool with the kids. Just like just these random people that it's like, oh hey, I'll just chit chat with you for a second when you're first coming in, or when we're passing by or something. It's not like mid set, like I'm over there like talking his ear off as he's like actually working out. So,
Okay. Okay. I just curious. I've never ever met anybody at the gym before.
no, I
Uh,
don't think it's really a place like I think that's kind of back to what I was saying. It's like this is a place of peace. This is a place to actually find some relaxation in your life and calm things down, have some control.
right.
So it's not really a place to like be super social. It does blow my mind seeing some people there way overly social and like I feel like they're working out their fucking mouths more than they're working out anything else.
Yeah.
Like I
Yep.
don't get it. It's always the dudes with the big duffel bags they bring everywhere too.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're
I've
the guys that are they're the fucking talking the most. Like, bro, A, why do you need an overnight bag here? And B, like, can you just get on with your fucking set so then I can get on this? Like, I don't get it. Like, what's up with the duffel bag? What's in the bag? I don't get it.
it's, it's all of his supplements. Yeah.
Why do they need to be with him at the fucking bench? That's what the cubbies are for.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, what I was gonna bring up to you was locker room etiquette of old men. What is the need to be fucking naked all the time?
oh, see, and I see we don't do the whole like locker
Okay.
room thing at
Okay. We
any
we have
time.
different gym experiences, I think. I go to bigger like a bigger gym, like an LA Fitness or Lifetime, I guess.
Okay.
So the locker rooms when there's old dudes, just fucking butt naked walking around. All like it's a very
Just
common thing.
swinging.
Oh yeah.
Just swinging around.
Yeah.
That's wild. No, yeah, definitely
Yeah.
not the experience
Okay.
that, yeah. Recently, I have been going to the gym on the bike. And so when I get there, I'll change out of my jeans into shorts.
Yeah.
And it's in like the shower area, but there's never been a soul in there when I've been in there. So I haven't had that experience yet. But
Okay.
no, I I would think I would probably switch gyms instantly if that was the case. I don't.
I keep coming back.
No comment at all. Oh, I won't even go on that topic. That is, and you're the one talking. You're laughing at me for bullshitting with a dude in the bathroom that was about to pass out. And you're like, well, yeah, dude, just old dudes walking around naked. I'm cool with it. Whatever,
Yeah,
you do
whatever.
you.
It's fine. I like the gym. So, I mean, like you kind of you gotta sometimes you gotta look at a dick or two to like to do the things you like. I guess that's the best way I can think of it. I don't have any better way to put it.
I don't have anything that I want to contribute to that part of the conversation.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to. We can move on. I thought that was a common issue, but I guess that's just kind of a me issue. All right. Anyway, when'd you get a bike? When'd you get a bike?
I'm trying to hold so many things back here, Jesse. I'm gonna hold it back. We'll just
No,
move
no,
on.
we're raw here. You can go as far as you want. I
Oh,
talked about Israel like last week. It's fine.
That's all right. This guy is not going to have any comment about any of that
I
stuff.
got I got warned on TikTok for that
Did
because
you really?
I made a comment about Israel. Yeah.
You're triggering people, so it's working.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a TikTok. No, maybe it is. Yeah, I guess a person would have to report you, right?
Yeah, you triggered somebody. Fucking assholes live forever, bro. I saw someone have that on their shirt yesterday on the back, and I'm like, I need it. I need that fucking shirt. I need that patch, whatever. Because if you think about it, like the people that have made the biggest waves, the biggest upsets,
Hmm.
they're always talked about.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
So,
Nick Fuentes. Have you been following that at all? No.
no.
No. Yeah. He has a show and he's not right or left. He's America first. And he's a white dude from Chicago that's saying the N word
Oh,
and just going at it. And he's got a massive following and it's only getting bigger. He's going viral like crazy. And it's not in a derogatory way.
yep.
It's in a way of like I can't explain it. If you've seen the clips, you'd understand what I'm saying. But there's something incredibly captivating about the way he talks. It's actually really motivational for me when I see
Hmm.
him go on his rants. It's like,
You have to send me a couple of them. I
yeah,
definitely need to go down that rabbit hole. Just
yeah,
out of curiosity, what that kind of energy looks like coming out of a guy like that, right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, and yeah, not gonna
but to
explain.
answer your question, ultimately, I got a bike 3 weeks ago,
Okay,
and best thing I could have ever done. Best thing. It was,
yeah,
I've had a bike before
okay,
and got back on one
yeah,
as a little bit of a like a kind of like a fuck you, right? Like, all right, this is me now. Like, this is what I want to do.
yeah.
It was cheap enough. I'm gonna just do it. And no, it was
Good for
it's
you.
fantastic. I just saw something about how it is a form of therapy. Some people like that have never been on a bike, they just laugh because they go like, ah, you're fucking full of shit. I drive a car all day and that's not therapy, right? Like, but if you really think about it, it's the amount of attention and that you've got to have while you're here, the focus while you're on it. And to be able to really truly focus on something for extended amounts of time. People are just focusing less and less nowadays and becoming more distracted. And you think about it, it's like you're not going to be on your phone on a motorcycle.
You don't text and drive on the motorcycle.
No, no, no. Sometimes I'll hit the next song button.
Yeah.
That's the closest that I'll get, you
You're
know.
you're kind of connected with like the mechanics of the bike as well.
The just
You
the
can
whole like
feel,
you're
yeah.
it's the smells too. Like that's
It's a
the other thing.
very,
Like
yeah, it's a very
you
intimate
you get to
experience with
smell
a
everything.
motor vehicle.
You hear everything. You get to really experience like the rawness of the road and like the different like the bumps and the cracks and the potholes and everything else that with the road. So you're being A, very focused, but B, very connected at the same time. And also like it's almost like you're riding that line of I don't know, life and death, right? Like it's statistically, there's more people that die on a motorcycle than they do in a car. And I
Well,
don't know if it's
duh.
it's being like kind of on that line of like where you could, if you don't fucking focus and you don't do what you need to do, you could hurt yourself pretty bad.
Oh, for sure.
And so I think that's a part of it, just being ultra focused and then being connected and like the experience of controlling a motorcycle just with your body. And it's not even just like your whole body, it's your head.
Mhm.
And it's back to maybe what we were talking about is like you're leading with your head in turns and you're leading with your head in life. And some people have a negative outcome with life. And if you're looking towards something negative, that's where it's going to go.
Yep.
Where on a motorcycle, it's the same way. You're like coming around like I was just out in Red Wing and I was going up these switchbacks up to like this memorial park that it was some definitely testing road. It's like a Colorado type road. It's very tight, pretty steep. And so you come up around this blind corner and there's a car. You've got two decisions. It's either A, you look at the car that you're worried about, and you're going to crash into that car. Or B, you look up the turn, you point your head up the hill, up the road where you really want it to go, and that's where it's going to go. And you've got to have trust that that's where it's going to go. On top of a little bit of body English and everything else, but the addiction
Yeah.
to a lean of a motorcycle and being connected and having that um that faith that it's gonna get you where you need to go. Just
Yeah.
point your body, point your head, point your soul where you want it to go and it'll go. So I don't know, not to connect life and a motorcycle, but that really actually fucking blended beautifully.
It's a
I couldn't
fine
have
line.
I couldn't have scripted that better myself, honestly. So yeah,
Sure.
motorcycle, best thing I could have ever done.
Okay.
And then it's it's definitely interesting the attention a motorcycle gets. I don't know, there's something about that.
Okay. Before we get into your attention, so you got the bike 3 weeks ago and you've had the mustache for how long?
Mustache. When did the mustache happen? I don't know. It's been I don't know, time's kind of been flying a little bit. I'd say a solid month and a half, 2 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like this is kind of groundbreaking because you went with a certain look and then all of a sudden your lifestyle changed.
It was everything has changed
Wow.
about this. It's incredible. I don't understand it. I can understand it because it's like back to like changing your clothes and how you feel,
It's
right?
true. Yeah.
You just change your facial hair and all of a sudden you got this confidence and everything else. And I don't know, I'm kind of a funny guy anyway, too. So it's like I thought it was kind of funny. It's like, all right, this is fucking kind of funny, kind of goofy. Why not? And then it just turned out to be a lot more benefits than negatives.
It's so masculine. And maybe like that's the hidden secret why we shame mustaches so much is because we just don't want that masculinity in society anymore. So everyone's like, ew, a mustache. But then when it happens, it clicks.
It's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. We've
You
we've
know
been
what? I
lied to
think,
this whole fucking time.
what's that?
We've been lied to this whole
Oh,
time.
100%. Well, then it's like you think about masculinity, right? Like there's
Yep.
like these professions that we were just talking about, right? Like a porn star, right? That's probably a pretty masculine man in most cases, I guess.
Most case, well, some cases.
But then also
let's
like
let's
I
use
had
a
a
different
comment.
example, like a cop
Yeah,
or
right.
something.
No, I was going there. I was going there. That was the next thing I was going to. That was a lot more serious.
Okay. All right.
And so like I was out on a date with a chick or whatever, and we were chatting, and like I kind of like was just joking around. There were some mushrooms involved, so it was just a really fucking fun time in general. But
Okay.
like we were joking, and I'm like, all right, so how would you approach me? Right? Like. And she goes, something about, because she's in the military. She
Mm,
was in the army.
okay.
And she's like, I would ask you about your mustache and what branch of the military you're in. I'm like, okay, it's probably not a great pickup line, but I'm going to the point of like, I guess, in the military, that's all the facial hair they're allowed to have
Right.
is a mustache.
Because it's masculine.
It's masculine, right?
Right.
And so, like, yeah, I guess, I don't know. That's masculine energy, yeah. Confidence, yeah. I don't know. I think it's just a fucking change. Just I had too good of a chin to not show it off.
You have a great chin. I'm trying to think when we worked together. I don't think you had a beard. You were a little more doughy though. You were
I
like,
was.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I
Your
was
skin wasn't as tight as it is now.
I was definitely soft, right?
Yeah.
Like in a different kind of way. I think what it was maybe just real young.
Baby fat, right?
Yeah, I was very baby faced,
Yeah.
right? I did
Yes.
have some facial hair, but not in that same way. And
Right.
I don't know what I think the other part is just like that aging too. It's like, all right, I'm a little got a little roughness to it, little
Yeah.
yeah, it's tight, but it's a little like wrinkly in the same
There's
way.
some wisdom
Yeah.
wisping around.
hmm Absolutely that. I don't know, and then the gray hair too definitely helps. Like I'm starting to get kind of some grays.
Some,
Yeah,
you need
I think
you, you
that's
need a
a
little
part of that
salt.
wisdom.
You need a
Yeah, a
little
little
salt.
salt. Yep, exactly. A little salt and pepper. I'm
That's
definitely.
kind of I took a cameras these days are crazy, right? I mean, on phones. I took a
Yeah.
selfie.
Yeah.
I took a selfie and my salt and pepper was glistening in the sun. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna just catch up. Honestly, like mine, my whole sideburns turned like almost completely white. Like I could really see it in my hair. I'm just happy to have hair,
Yeah,
honestly, at this point.
right.
Like
Me too. Me too.
let it go gray. I don't really care, but
Yeah, embrace it.
yeah, yeah. I'm hoping it's just goes completely gray and I don't
Mhm.
go with like I don't get the whole like horseshoe kind of thing. If I get the horseshoe, I'm bicking it. I'm not that guy that's just gonna rock it. I will be completely bald.
You're talking about like the Larry backwards on the camera here, but like that where you're bald in the
Yep.
middle and then you have it on the side, the Larry David.
Yep.
Oh man.
I can't. I don't understand why men rock it. Like, just shave it. Just accept it. It's your bald as shit on the top of your head.
Yeah,
Shave all of it.
right.
Bick it off. Like it does not portray masculinity. It just shows that you're just low in testosterone or whatever. You have bad genetics. I don't know, but it's just not a good look. I don't know. It's not good. Don't
Yeah.
rock it. Shave it.
Bald people that shave their head usually are fucking badasses and they work hard too, by the way. They
Mhm.
like people that have shaved heads, there's something about their intensity. We're talking about lifestyle. When you have the mustache, you become a bike rider. When you're bald, you start fucking killing life. And you just don't care that you kill life either. Like
Yeah.
you're just on this mission and doesn't nothing fucking matters anymore.
I
You
I'm
know?
kind of like to the point where I thought it'd be kind of cool to try it, but I think I'd have a real ugly bald head.
Yeah. During
Like
summer
teenage
too.
years were not nice to my fucking scalp, so I bet there's just acne scars everywhere. So yeah, let's just try to avoid that is my only hope.
Yeah. Yeah. I come from a line of pretty thick Lebanese hair, so I think I'm gonna be okay. But
I'm kind of on the split. I
yeah.
come from like the my dad's side, Korean,
Hmm.
and so like they've good hair, great hair, nice and thick, and then I got my like Irish side of my family that just balds at 20.
Really?
Hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I got it was a flip of a coin, and I think at this point I pretty much saved it. I think I'm all right. It's getting a little thinner, but I've never had like super thick hair. It's always been like thinner.
Yeah,
It's just I've had a good chunk of it, so
sure.
yeah, yeah, definitely back on that.
It looks thick. It doesn't look thin.
No, I think what I mean by thin is just like the actual coarseness of the
Oh,
hair itself,
like
right?
kind of
Some
like
people,
stringy-ish.
yeah, some
Yeah.
people have just really coarse, thick hair.
Yeah, yeah, that's me.
And so mine is like little, just really fine hair,
I
I
see.
guess is the best way to
I
say
see.
that. Not thin, it's fine.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I dig it.
But no, motorcycle, that's been new. That's been, I don't know, been super fun. Just it's been a bit of therapy for me. If I'm having a bad day, I'll just go rip the shit out of it for 30 minutes before I go pick up kids. So
Okay.
it's been kind of fun. I don't know that way, but
Yeah.
I think the other part too is like at work, I've started really changing my role a bit, and I think that's given me a lot more confidence as well too.
When did the
Because I
mustache
can,
come to when you changed your role?
what was that?
Your role. When did it change compared to when your mustache happened?
Oh, see, I think we're starting to put things together here.
This isn't just a talking podcast. This is an investigative attempt to figure out what happens after you commit
After
to a mustache.
I would say it started transitioning earlier than the mustache, but I've started diving deeper since the mustache,
Okay.
where it's like a lot more technology, a
Yeah.
lot more like actually working on the computer side and the camera side and everything else instead of the customer service side of things.
When you say the
And
camera side,
yeah, oh,
not
so
on film because you have a
so I
mustache.
yeah, yeah, you ever so
You
for
don't have to
work
explain if you don't want to.
I just these micro markets that we've got, these like
Okay.
self-service
Yeah.
type things, they all have cameras.
Right.
But
Right.
I
Okay.
know where you're
Okay. Thanks for
going.
clarifying.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
the mustache, I had to clarify since
yeah,
that's the first thing
exactly.
that
Yeah.
comes to your mind. The job you want. You mentioned the job you want.
Then we're
So
talking about cameras. Yeah. No, for sure. I
okay.
That's a part of the scene. You just
I
show up and you work on a camera every
I
once
think
in a
this is part of your path.
while. Absolutely. I
Yeah,
would
it,
agree.
it
There's
makes
some
sense.
that the fucking it's crazy how when you say that though, like the path that's set for us, you don't even know I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just like it's unreal how things all of a sudden start happening that you would never expected it. And it's like this, it's not coincidence. I think we've said that before. Like things that happen just are not coincidental. This is
No,
a path. This is all intentional. Like it's it's insane. Like even like back to getting a motorcycle and then meeting these people that we went out on a ride yesterday, like finding these friends. It's like, oh, I wouldn't have found these friends if I didn't get this bike, and I wouldn't have got this bike if the shit
have a
wouldn't have hit the
mustache.
fan. Yeah, and the
Yeah.
the mustache, exactly. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm convinced it's 100% mustache, but I think it's like there's been a
Hey,
lot of positive.
you might not be convinced, but the evidence is right in front of me.
Yeah, it's been great. I don't know. I won't dive too deep into the subject of the benefits of the mustache, but it's been game changing.
Well, I
It's
hope you sanitize that thing. God damn it.
sanitize, moisturize,
Okay.
all of it.
Yeah, you put some of the beard oil in it too, just make it silky.
I guess not beard oil. I just got like a I don't know, some kind of like facial lotion type deal
Make sure
that
there's no chemicals in there. We don't want any chemicals going in above your lip, right below your nostrils. You don't want to be huffing that in all day long.
oh yeah, I definitely am. That's probably the least of my concerns. Like where I was just at on Friday was they pour aluminum
Mm.
like bricks. And this
Oh,
place,
yeah.
just the smoke and the haze and the dust that was everywhere,
Yeah. Yeah.
just cancer. It's
Yeah.
100% cancer.
Yes.
I
I've been
have a
in a few
theory.
places like that with my old job too. Foundries and shit.
Rosemont, Rosemont, Minnesota. They've got more like just nasty factories than I've just about ever been to. And I feel like that's where one of these data centers are going too.
Sure.
And I think it's just a Wild West. They think that, oh, it's far enough away the metro, you don't have to worry about it. And we probably should because it was crazy. So I don't know.
You see a lot of different types of places with that kind of job. It was the
Oh,
same thing with me too. You see everything.
that's right. Yeah, Cintas. Yeah, no, you see
Mhm.
the same stuff that I do. I run into
I can smell what you're talking about.
yeah. Oh,
Yep.
it's in your clothes, it's in your face for days. Like it is
Yeah.
it's nasty. Yeah.
Those are crazy work conditions.
Oh,
Those are absolutely crazy work conditions.
insane. And it's like it's you almost have to really like you when you start really looking around at the job force that they brought in too is kind of almost the saddest part about it all. It's like they're targeting like these certain groups that it's like, hey, we're gonna pay them enough to not give a fuck about their health
Yeah.
and their well-being and anything else. Like, there's some places that they actually like recycle lead batteries as well too, and like just
Yeah.
nasty conditions. And it's like you couldn't pay me enough to go expose my body to lead every single day, but some people they're desperate enough to, all right, hey, you're gonna pay me $40 an hour to go expose my body to lead or whatever these chemicals are you're putting into the air from melting whatever.
Right.
Sure, I'll do it because they're just in desperate enough times where it's like they don't give a fuck. It's wild.
I have kind of a fun story for you for like my first day on the job at Cintas when it comes to going to places that would make you uncomfortable.
Yep.
So I'm riding along with a guy and we go up into where Glenwood, Minnesota is.
I don't know where
It
Glenwood.
it's up there. It's
Okay. Is that what
Starbuck,
you?
Starbuck,
I've heard of Starbuck, but is that so you
Villard.
were in the St. Cloud area when you were doing it?
Yeah, yeah, but
Okay,
we
gotcha.
Villard, Villard.
No, they're getting sounds like these
Okay.
towns are getting smaller, but
Yeah, there's it's so tiny. It's just all tiny towns. But anyways, first customer. We pull up and it's dark because we leave at like 4:30 in the morning to get up there, and it's still dark. It's kind of cold, and we walk into this place and it's a chicken slaughterhouse.
Mm,
And we do the coats and we do the gloves. So I walk into this place and I'm like, oh my god, like the smell, everything. And we have to pick up the dirty coats, pick up the dirty gloves, put the new clean gloves on the shelves, and we're walking through this hallway, and we go into this room that's incredibly dark, and we have to push this cart through different areas, and this is the area where they slaughter all the chickens,
yeah.
and we have to go all the way through there to go change out some towels, right? So anyways, I had to ride on this route for 8 weeks straight to learn it, and that was part of the training process, and then I had to run that week solo to move on to my next stage of being a supervisor.
Yep.
So I do this place by myself for the first time, and I was gonna go on because it's 4 day work weeks, so I was gonna go. They always had delivery on Thursdays. Anyways, that Thursday there was a big snowstorm and they called us off the roads that day. So I'm going on Friday instead of Thursday. So if you can imagine a place that operates like that, they have a schedule, right? So
Yep.
Thursdays they expect the delivery guy to be there. Anyway, so I'm gonna make the delivery on Friday instead of Thursday. And I go to this slaughterhouse room, the room that we have to go through to uh, change out the towels, and it's dark. And so I flipped on the light switch. At least 300 chickens in cages that were still alive all freaked out at me at 6 a.m. in the morning, barking the shit out of me when I flipped on the light switch.
Oh my God.
Absolutely just rocked my world first thing in the morning.
You don't need
And
coffee after
I,
that.
yeah, and I was looking
Get
around,
the
I was
shit
like,
out of you.
holy shit, man. And it's like they're all gonna just get slaughtered. And you it was really hard for me to eat meat after
Mm-mm.
starting that job, because it's like you see like some of the places that source the meat and you think,
Yep.
oh God, no wonder people get sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the other thing a lot of people like, I don't know, about that whole topic is like so many people get all like butthurt about people hunting,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's like, well, A, that's the most natural form, like a deer, right? Venison. Like think about there's no chemicals, no vaccines put into these animals. They're just eating
Clean.
grass and
Yep.
it's probably the most pure version of meat, right?
Yeah.
But these people, they'll eat cow, pig, whatever, and they don't realize that a lot of these are just like they're raised in tiny little dirty spots that
Given antibiotics.
given antibiotics, just living in their own filth.
Mm-hmm.
And just because you did not see the process, you're willing to eat it. And if more people saw the process, they would probably reconsider their choices.
There's a reason for mass made food.
Yeah.
It's to feed the public, but it's also a mechanism to control the public.
Mhm.
Because again, if you control the whole entire food supply to the public, you can throw in whatever antibiotics, mRNA technology, whatever the fuck you want into these animals, and then you feed it to the public, and that will affect the behavior of the public going forward.
Absolutely.
So it's another hunting is another I would say path to freedom. And I don't do it, and I should do it, but I don't do it. But it's such a it's a very primal thing that I think a lot of men should actually probably get in touch with.
Well, it's so much more than even just like that primal of like, hey, you've got you're stalking an animal, you're killing an animal, you're gutting it, you're skinning it, you're preparing the meat, everything. Yeah, there's something definitely primal about that, about providing for your family.
Yeah.
Talk about the level of tranquility.
Mm,
Like when there's not many people go sit in the woods for
yeah.
8 hours.
Right. Right.
Who really like what normal person just goes and sits in one spot in the woods all day long? Not, you don't do that while you're hiking. You're out walking around, you're seeing
Right.
this, you're making a bunch of noise. So you're not really experiencing nature. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that was the craziest thing was like you're sitting there exposed to the elements. So you're pushing your limits of like what you feel like your capabilities are. Because here in Minnesota, right? Like November,
Yeah.
it's cold, right? So you're just like, hey, you're pushing yourself to that, but then you're also like you're getting birds that are landing like right on your stand. And you're within like an arm's reach of these birds, and you're hearing all these sounds that you would never really know what kind of animal's making that sound unless you just sat there for hours and you heard the sound, you found the animal, you identified the animal that was making that sound.
Yeah.
Like the noisiest creature in the woods, hands down, is a squirrel. They make some of the wildest noises you've ever heard in your life. Like the screeching and
Yeah.
the fucking yell and everything else. It's crazy.
Mhm.
They're
They're out of
wild.
control. Yeah.
And so I think it's just the tranquility side of it all and being
Yeah.
truly in touch with nature and like you're watching these animals as they're like you're selecting your meal, right? Like also, but you also get to see like these interactions with these animals, how like, these does and fawns will come through and how they interact as a pack and like they're kind of like their signals to each other and find it super interesting. I think there's just so much peace in that side of it all too.
There definitely is. You're connecting with nature. And that's kind of where we come from.
It is exactly where we come from, and we've like over generations have lost that skill and lost
Right.
that want. I think it's back to like the focus and the ease. Like
Yeah.
you said, like it's just so much easier for somebody to just go buy a steak than it is to actually go hunt an animal
Yeah.
and produce that food. And I
Yeah.
think we've just become such a society of people that are just looking for the easy route.
Or connect with some farmers to, raise a cow for you naturally out in the field.
Mhm.
You know,
Oh,
they're out
so
there.
much different,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
the quality of that meat is so much better. You
Night
know
and day.
exactly. So yeah, it started from John the farmer, went to the butcher of your choice. You got to pick out your cuts.
Yeah.
You know that this stuff isn't just stuffed with whatever like fat and fillers when it comes to the burger side of things. Like
Yeah.
it is it's so worth it, right? Just get yourself a deep freeze and find a couple people to go in on a quarter cow. It's crazy how far a quarter cow
Hmm.
can go, right? Like
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
It goes quick. But it also is, I when I say it goes quick is if you're eating it every night, because I do, because it's so damn good, it goes in like 4 or 5 months, which is still worth it because the price per pound is cheap.
yeah.
It
Speaking
rel
of which, I
Speaking of
just was
which,
at the grocery store today.
yeah,
Crazy. Prices are all like I feel like so it was 16.99
yeah,
for
it's
a
crazy.
pound for T-bones.
Yeah, it's nuts, man.
I feel like it was just 12 not too long ago, and I don't know really what's changed, but like it's wild how it's gone up this much.
Yeah,
And you would have thought it's
groceries
like
in
all these,
general are crazy.
oh,
Remember when we had that epidemic of really expensive gas? I
yeah,
forget.
which time? Yeah, was it back like
Was that like Bush into Obama or something like that when it was like
yeah, right
15 bucks a
around
gallon?
like 2010
Yeah,
ish, like
yeah,
yeah, 2008 to 2010, it's like $5 a gallon.
yeah. It was absolutely nuts, and if eventually has come back down to reasonable. I would say, like, I think I filled up for 268 the other day, which was really
Hmm,
good.
that is really good.
But as far as like grocery prices, I'm hoping something changes here because. And by the way, I mean, it's not like it's only healthy food that's super expensive. Like a box of cereal is like $6.
I was just gonna say that. I feel
Crazy.
like the healthier, not to say like super healthy, like there's certain things, but like going to the produce, like you can buy a whole basket full of produce and it's cheap. It's
Yeah.
really not that expensive, right?
Right.
But then you go buy a fucking box of cereal or like my kids love Pop-Tarts. Don't go on your tangent.
I
I know
won't.
you,
That's fine. That's fine.
it's just,
Feed your kid Pop Tarts. That's fine.
so,
You have a mustache
so
now. Remember, Josh, you have a mustache now. There's still time.
there's still,
There's still time.
but it's like a box of Pop-Tarts is like $9
Are
when
you
I could have
fucking
got a
kidding me? A box
whole.
of Pop Tarts are $9 now.
It's a big one. It's a big, I don't
It's
know,
the
maybe like
family
closer to
size or
like
whatever.
seven. Yeah, like the big one. We're talking
Oh
because
my
each
god,
one, I give each kid a
that's still
Pop-Tart in the
crazy.
morning.
That's so
It's still
crazy.
crazy, but like
Yeah.
you don't go it when you start going into like the frozen section and like the
Mhm.
actual boxed food section,
Yeah.
how expensive your trip all of a sudden becomes.
So I've been, living life as a bachelor at different times throughout the summer where I'm just like on my own, right?
Yep.
Unpopular opinion, or maybe a popular opinion, but as like a single guy that eats once a day, by the way, for the most part,
Yeah.
I'll just go get a meal at a restaurant. It's cheaper because
Ah,
I don't have the waste.
it's right in there. I definitely agree.
Yeah.
Like most of the time for $15, I can eat good,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like I can have a meal for 15 to 25 bucks, depends on how crazy or hungry I'm getting, right?
Yeah.
But then also I'm on that fence of like, okay, go grab a steak, go grab a salad, and go grab like some potato salad or something, right?
Yeah.
And I'm into it for 25 bucks. And you know, if you would have went someplace else, you would have got a tiny salad, probably no potato salad,
Where are you
nothing
going?
to drink
Where are
for
you
like
going?
40 bucks.
For just yourself? No
Yeah,
way.
20 bucks,
Where are you
25
going?
bucks.
Where are you going? Where are you going that you spend 40 bucks on yourself?
I guess I don't because I'm not that bougie because I'm not getting steak while I'm going out to dinner.
Yeah, no,
I'm
just
getting like chicken tenders or like I don't even
okay.
know. I don't get anything great. Like
Hey,
it's burger
you can get a good meal for 16 bucks.
oh yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
100%.
I
But it
just
ends up being like boneless chicken wings, which I'm calling chicken tenders is what I'm calling them because they're fucking like the tenderloin of them. They're big fuckers.
You and I eat different things, I guess. I when I spend 16 bucks, it's usually on like some enchiladas or something. Or
Oh, see, I should
yeah.
probably hit up the fucking Mexican joints around here more
I
often. I just don't.
I just eat Mexican food. I fucking love Mexican food. And
Maybe that's where I need to start
yeah,
hitting up is
once a day you spend like 16 bucks and you either have some enchiladas or some tacos. Oh
I
yeah.
should.
Tacos hit so hard and you can get like the ones that are really filled with the meat, like the street tacos for like, 12, 13 bucks. And you eat it once and you're good for the day. It's so much cheaper
Yeah.
than going grocery shopping, and you don't have to clean up the mess in the kitchen.
No waste too. Like you said, there's no like
Yeah.
cleanup. And then it's not being like you said, as a bachelor, you're cooking for one. You can't just get a couple tortillas and like a
Right.
small like thing of this and that to for your fixings, like a little bit of whatever you put on there, sour cream, whatever.
I got to get a whole thing of cilantro.
Yep.
When am
Yeah.
I going to eat cilantro again?
You're
You
not.
know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I just
I-
if you're a single man and you're going grocery shopping and your idea is I'm going to have some tacos, you're going to be eating tacos for like the next 4 days
Mhm.
because you got to eat all the food that you bought if you're going to do it that way. I
Yep.
don't like I can't eat the same thing every day. I'm not disciplined enough to do it. Like I see people that like do the meal preps and eat the same shit every day. It's like you guys are fucking nuts, dude. That's not possible for me. It's
Yeah.
not.
I definitely eat the same thing pretty much every day, but it's not like that. It's
It's because you have a mustache. It makes perfect sense. When
I
did that
see.
start? When did it start,
This
Josh?
is-
Tell me. When did it start?
oh, I've always been like that. I've always
Okay.
like get the
Lie
same
to me.
thing.
Yeah, lie to me. It
No,
started like 2 weeks ago, did it?
no, no, I've definitely been that kind of person. But see, right now I'm on a mission to try as many like dive bar burgers as possible and try to
Okay.
find the best burgers.
Now that you do the motorcycle thing, yeah, it makes sense. You can go to different dive bars on the motorcycle and go have burgers.
I go, yeah, out, on, off, here, there,
Mhm.
like all the smaller the hole in the wall, the better.
See, that's a
And you
YouTube
know,
channel, dude. You
this
need to
is
do
what I
something like
learned.
that.
Okay, drop some knowledge on you.
Yeah.
If that burger comes in one of them fucking like red baskets with some paper,
Yeah, the
fucker's
wax
gonna
paper.
be good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fire. If it
Yeah.
comes on some plate with all that, like, no, that's gonna be some trash burger.
Yeah.
You want like they don't even want to do dishes themselves.
Nope. Nope.
Type
They're doing it right.
they are.
Yeah.
They just care about like the qual. I don't know. It's that's what I've learned is if it comes in a basket,
hmm
you know it's gonna be good.
I've done when we talk about disposable things, again, as a bachelor, like I like my house clean. I don't like mess, as you know. When my kids come, plastic. I have silverware and I have
I was
plates,
just
but
gonna say
plastic
you
forks, plastic
paper
spoons, paper
plates.
plates, paper
You
cups. You just throw it all in the fucking trash, and you don't have to clean. It's amazing.
That is wild.
Is that not a great
Oh,
idea? Come
I
on.
don't know.
It's a
I
little extra
don't.
money, but you don't have to. You can spend more time with your kids.
I just fucking let the dishes pile up until they're gone. I don't know.
Oh my God.
That's just me. I just let
Well,
it pile up. I got enough plates and silverware and everything else.
here's
So,
here's something about me that won't shock you. When we talk about a dishwasher, uh, when I put my silverware in the dishwasher, you know how when you put your silverware in the drawer, it's spoons, forks, knives, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
when you put your silverware in the dishwasher, put
the
it in
order.
said order. So then
Yeah,
when you unload the dishwasher into the drawer, it's just scoop,
grab
one
that
at a
shit.
time. Do not
Absolutely.
mix the knives with the forks or the
No,
spoons with the forks or the
no.
spatulas. Don't go down there. Just put the spatula flat on the top rack. You
I'm
know,
surprised you even use a dishwasher though, with
don't
all the
put
conspiracies that you're into. Like,
I haven't
I,
found a dishwasher conspiracy yet, but let me tell you, I'm looking.
yeah, I'm just gonna say, I feel like a guy with this many conspiracy theories. I feel like you would have like come up with it. Imagine the chemicals that are in like that dish detergent versus.
Well, let me tell you about that. I use chemical free detergent, trust me.
Oh,
It's out
okay.
it's out there.
It's out there. Okay.
And I have watched the entire process of a dishwasher on the inside. They have the cameras on the inside.
Yeah.
You can watch that online.
I was
There's
just gonna
no
say, how did you do that?
there's no funny business going on. It's fine. It's fine. You can use a dishwasher.
Oh, chemical free. Okay, all right. I could see that. I was just gonna say, I feel like that's like a place where a person, I don't know. I feel like soap has probably got a bunch of chemicals in it. I don't know. There's chemicals in everything, but dish detergent feels different in
Yeah.
some way.
Well, you eat off of it. Like you're not gonna wash your plates with bleach,
No.
right?
Well, bleach, I don't know.
No,
You
no,
bleach
you're not.
at a
Well,
certain level, I feel like it's a sanitizer. I feel like it's in all this water too. Like I feel like that's what they actually put in water.
I can tell you what they put in water. I've been at the water treatment facilities.
What do they put in what do they put in water?
Fluoride, massive cylinders of fluoride.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it in almost every single city water treatment plant.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So it is the truth.
it's definitely true. Yeah.
What is there any benefits to it? Or what's the real reason to fluoride?
What's the reason they tell us?
What's the reason they tell us? Yeah.
Keeps your teeth white.
What's the real reason? Why are they really doing it?
It's a neurotoxin, and
Okay.
when you ingest fluoride, it dumbs you down. It suppresses your pineal gland, your third eye. You know,
Interesting.
on the back of toothpaste bottles, I don't know if you ever noticed anything that has fluoride. It says if swallowed, call poison control on a label.
Right.
And then people are putting it in their mouth. Like what?
Yeah.
What are you doing? And this shouldn't shock anybody because I mean we're talking about the same country that had fucking lead in the gasoline until like the 90s. I mean, what are we doing here? Like, I feel like previous times before we were exposed to all these different harsh neurotoxins, no wonder there's theories of Tartaria, of human civilization being so much more intelligent than now.
But to go on like not to go on a tangent, but a little bit of a tangent, but hasn't the actual life expectancy of people rose?
So, what I'll say about that is the delivery process has definitely improved quite a bit.
Okay.
And what that means is babies aren't dying when they're being born anymore. That brings down the number like
Mm,
crazy.
it's an average.
Also,
Okay.
yeah, also, we don't live in feces anymore. We have plumbing now. There your odds of being exposed to harmful bacteria is little to none unless you're working in one of those shops we were talking about.
Right.
So those are two things.
Okay.
Surgery started being a lot more successful in the Wild West when doctors started washing their hands. Who
I
would have
mean,
thought? You know?
incredible, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 So we're much more sanitary, and we now understand. how to deliver a baby safely,
Okay.
that would be why the average is a lot higher now.
I could see that. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you for clearing that up because I was just kind of curious on that. Like, all right, yeah, I could definitely see that, but why did, okay. Thank you. I
Hmm.
need a little clarification. I was, see, this is like it's a learning lesson. That's what this is. Jesse, teach me. That's what I needed.
Anytime I could teach a man with a mustache like yours and a chin with tight skin, I'll take that opportunity. 10
Anytime.
times out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Every
I
time.
love
60% of the time it works every time.
that. Oh, you're
Yeah.
wild, man. So, got some pretty exciting stuff going on in the other shop right now.
My whole life is exciting right now, to be perfectly honest.
Tell me more.
Yeah. Uh I'm having so much fun doing this shop thing, this vintage resale thing. I'm having so much fun. It's like the most fun thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
Like the show Pawn Stars when the guys are like giving each other shit like, "Oh, I bet you can't sell that," or "Don't buy that," and the other guy's like, "No, I'll buy it and I'll sell it." That's like the dynamic my business partner have between the two of us,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
just like, and he's starting to teach me how to like refinish wood furniture, and
Okay.
like it's it's like I can see that it's a clear pathway to freedom.
That's
And
fantastic.
I what also is extremely encouraging about all of it is all this time and work that I'm putting into it will make it valuable to a point where maybe I could sell it someday. And it's just a very exciting feeling,
That's
So
great. Yeah.
yeah, that's fun. The podcast is I'm having a lot of fun doing this.
The
I
people that you've had on this podcast are incredible. Like you got me on this podcast over here just mustaching around and like you've had doctors and these inspirational speak like this guy. I'm blessed to even be here because like the people that you interview otherwise, it almost is a little intimidating for a guy like me because it's impressive. I
I
love it. I
I
love to see these people that you're bringing on.
I appreciate that. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm just shooting my shot with a lot of people. Like I tell them what I'm about, I tell them who I am, and I'm like, you want to do it? And
Yeah.
they'll
Give
say
me an
yes
hour of
or
your
no or
time.
not
Yeah.
reply. Yeah, like and like a lot of people are so kind and so nice, and I'm learning a ton of shit.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
So are you gonna bring it to Spotify at all? What are your
I
thoughts
was
there?
actually I was actually talking about earlier today. I had connected with this other podcaster, and he's on Spotify, and he was telling me about that. And he said it's pretty easy to get paid on Spotify. So I'm thinking about going to Spotify.
You
Um,
should, and be a lot easier for this guy to listen to you because I definitely that is my guilty pleasure is paying for Spotify Premium, so it's just nonstop all the time.
I see. I see.
So
Okay.
be a little easier for this guy than searching
Yeah.
for you on YouTube because I don't pay for YouTube.
Right. Right. Well, you don't have to search for me. You can just subscribe.
Well, I'm already subscribed, but
So
then it's like,
I'm in the subscriptions menu button. Yeah, menu button. Yeah.
but no, you how's YouTube been for you though?
It's been really good. I have enough subs, and the watch hours are coming along, but then I'll start to see a little bit of return, which is cool. But that's not what it's about for
No,
me personally, but it's a byproduct of what's happening right now for sure.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, it's great to see the growth. And like I said, it's just been mind blowing to see like the people that you've had on this podcast and like listening to some of these people. It's like this
Uh,
is it's awesome. I just can't even believe it, man.
well,
I've said it so many times. I'll say it every time. Is that I'm so proud of you, man.
I appreciate you saying that. I'm very proud of myself at to this point. I've in so many different ways. So
You
it's
should be.
I'm grateful for the opportunity to live again, and I'm going to take 100% advantage of it.
That's awesome. And that's, I think, taking advantage of that new life, that new lease that a person is given. Because there's all these different chapters in our lives that a person can either look at it in two different lights, as the positive or the negative one. And you're given some darker things to possibly look at, but you said, no, I'm going to put that darkness behind me and focus on the light and find something better and continue to look at the brighter parts of life and look at what it's doing. It's just continuing to compound.
That's a great word, compound. And by the way, 30s are way better than 20s.
Oh, I have so many comments about the 30s, but
The
it's
thir-
great.
the 30s
I
are
love it.
great.
I feel stronger. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm in the probably the best shape of my life right now in my 30s.
Yeah.
I've got more confidence than I have ever had in my 30s. And like, I don't know, this is the other funny, it's like it's a beautiful age for dating. It
Yeah.
really is. You
Yeah.
could show up to the same house twice. You could show up to the same house twice,
uh,
one for the mother and
Jeez.
one for the daughter.
Okay. You're right.
You, 10, 10 years plus or minus, they could put you right into either category. And it's a great place to be. Like the options are limitless. I'm telling you, my friend, it's yeah, to be single in your 30s, not a bad thing at all. So many, again, maybe this is just me like trying to make something funny out of a shitty situation, but that's just my coping mechanism in life right now. Is just that is my like toxic trait is making a joke out of any shitty situation just because it's like, all right, I'm not gonna get over here and just wallow in it. I'm gonna laugh at it and
Yeah.
fucking make something funny about it. And so, yeah,
Yeah.
no, I can show up the same house twice, one for the mother and one for the daughter, and just make it real interesting. And you never know. You never know.
Yeah. Okay. Are you done? I was wondering how far you were gonna go with that.
Not the same time.
uh,
Nope, I'm
okay.
respectful. I'm a
Okay.
gentleman.
All right. All right. That's fine. That's fine. You have anything left to add tonight?
No, I do not. I think that was it. I
That's a
dumped all the
great
knowledge I had.
that's a great note to end it on right there.
Absolutely. I can't
Yeah.
think of anything better.
This was a lot of fun.
Yes, always.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Anybody still listening, hope you enjoyed.